Somehow they managed to do it. I don't know how they managed to do it, but somehow they managed to do it. You see, trust in the Department of Justice and the FBI during the Biden years was at an all-time low. I mean, we saw what they'd done to President Trump. We saw them abuse the law, ignore the law, and we saw how they they did not enforce immigration law at all. We saw criminal after criminal after criminal being let go. We saw the law not being enforced, certainly not equally and not blindly. We saw so much of this over the last 10 years that trust in the Department of Justice had eroded to the point where you thought it couldn't go any lower. But somehow, we're 6 months into this administration, and Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and Dan Bongino have done what would seem to be impossible. They have further eroded trust in the Department of Justice and the FBI. And how they did it was the way that they have handled this entire Epstein saga. So many things they could have said, so many things they should have said, but it's almost as if they got in a room somewhere and they said, what can we say or do to make the American public distrust us more? Maybe that was the goal. Maybe that was the agenda. I don't know. But they've done it. We now trust the FBI and the Department of Justice even less than we did 1 year ago. For this reason and this reason alone, they should be fired. That's reason enough to fire them, because their goal, their stated goal, was to restore trust in the Department of Justice and in the premier law enforcement arm of the United States, the FBI. They have failed. They have woefully, irreparably failed. This is something they're not going to be able to come back from. We simply do not trust them.